following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video is about my Star Wars collection. So, you can see here I have 4 Star Wars Black Series figures, and this is basically the beginning of my Star Wars collection. Now, this is not the first time I've collected Star Wars. In fact, I've collected the 3 3/4 inch line for quite some time, but actually this year, probably about 2 months ago, or 3 months ago, I actually sold them all. I thought I was pretty much done with Star Wars. I didn't really care for the new movies. The last movie didn't do much for me. And then the cartoon series, The Resistance. I think that was the last line of Star Wars I bought. And in fact, I did a video review on it on this channel. On those figures, but after that I don't know, the property wasn't really doing much for me. I mean, I like Star Wars and all, but it wasn't doing it for me in terms of wanting to collect the toy line. So I thought I was pretty much done with Star Wars, but apparently Star Wars was not done with me with the release of Disney Plus and The Mandalorian. So as you can see here, I have 4 the Star Wars Black figures, and once I saw the Mandalorian, and they're at episode 2, and if you haven't seen the Mandalorian, I might spoil some things, so just keep note of that if you haven't seen it. But yeah, so with the Mandalorian series, it's got me excited about Star Wars again. I still don't really care for the next movie that's coming out this year. I'll watch it, but I'm really more excited about the series The Mandalorian, and so much so that I decided to collect Star Wars again. But instead of going with the 3 3/4 inch line, mostly because apparently I picked this guy up, but that'll be for another day. I'm gonna go mainly with the Black series. I think they look really cool. I like the way that they're much bigger figures, much more articulated figures, but they are more collector oriented, I think. So let's get on with what I got. First, here we have IG-11, and he was very prominent in the very first episode of The Mandalorian, and if anything, I really wanted to get him and The Mandalorian. If you haven't watched it, spoiler alert, he gets shot at the end. It looks like he dies or something, but dies. He's a droid. But I have a feeling IG-11 is coming back. I hope he does. I really like that character. So he is an assassin droid, and hired by a hired gun programmed to follow Bounty Hunters Guild protocols to the letter. That's him. Next that I got in my collection is the Second Sister Inquisitor, and this kind of reminds me more of Star Wars Rebels, but this is in reference to the video game Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now, I did pick up the game. I haven't had much time to get some gameplay out of it, but I really like, I don't know, I just really think the character looks really cool. I actually might get a second one as well. And it says here, Second Sister Inquisitor, a vengeful warrior of the Empire tasked with tracking down Jedi survivors. The Second Sister Inquisitor is driven by her all-encompassing hatred of the Order, the Jedi Order, not the First Order. Next I got here is Sabine Wren, and she is from Star Wars Rebels, and that was a series I actually really enjoyed. I passed this figure for some time. I've seen it in stores, but being that she is a Mandalorian as well, she has that Boba Fett helmet and everything, I thought, man, maybe I can try and collect just the different Mandalorians or charactered ones in the Star Wars series. So we have Sabine Wren, was a Mandalorian warrior, explosives expert, and talented graffiti artist. Qualities that came handy as one of the first to rebel against the Empire. I thought her character was pretty cool in Rebels as well. And last but not least, I have here the Mandalorian. And this is the reason why I'm collecting Star Wars again. I enjoyed the show a lot. I mean, it's like a space western for me. I mean, if you ever watched Firefly, those remember that show, had that vibe to it in a way. The Mandalorian, his body is shielded by Beskar armor, his face is hidden behind a T-visored mask, and his past is wrapped in mystery. The Mandalorian is a battle-worn and tight-lipped, a formidable bounty hunter in an increasingly dangerous galaxy. So the Mandalorian, the show, apparently takes place about 5 years after Return of the Jedi. So the Empire has fallen at that point, and it's like before the First Order. But yeah, very cool. Okay, I'm gonna get these guys unboxed and opened up. Okay, here they are out of the box with their respective accessories. Now, this is just a really small collection of Star Wars figures, so I'm not going to say this is really much of a review of more than just me sharing my collection that I just started and my general thoughts on them. So first, here we have, all the way to the left, Second Sister Inquisitor. Now, the first time I've seen this type of character, I'm not sure if they're the same, because this is from, or if they're the same person, because this is from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the video game. But the first time I saw a Sister Inquisitor was from Star Wars Rebels, and I think she looks pretty cool. Now, the hard part is she has a hard time standing with this cloak. Always seems to be falling back, so I'm gonna probably have to get some figure stands for her so she can do better poses. Now, she does come with these little shoulder pads. Not sure if you're supposed to put them on first and then put the cloak, but the cloak in the package, the cloak was on and these were separate, so I don't know. And that's the thing with Star Wars Black, well, at least the figures I had, none of them came with any sort of instruction. Let's see if I can put the cloak on. I guess, yeah, the cloak doesn't go on that well with the shoulder pads. So, it is what it is. All in all, it's a pretty cool looking figure. I like it. I mean, I thought it was a pretty cool character in Star Wars Rebels. And then she comes with her helicopter spinning type of lightsaber. Now, you have to pardon me, I don't really keep too much with the Star Wars universe outside of the original films, and I don't read the books or anything, so there's not a lot that I am familiar with. I just know I enjoy the visuals, the graphics, and I'm able to catch the stories every now and then, but I think she looks pretty cool. A lot of articulation with the Star Wars Blacks, kind of reminds me of Legends, Marvel Legends figures in terms of articulation. But this one, or I guess I noticed with the female characters, sometimes they're a little harder to stand. They don't have that stability. But this is a collector line, so I'm also go and buy some display stands for her, at least, so I can display her properly. Okay, we'll put her aside here. Next we have is IG-11 from the new show The Mandalorian. I really like this character in the show, but I got a few issues with the figure. Let's put him here first. He does come with two weapons. Let's see if I can focus. This gun over here, and then this rifle. And the rifle can actually be stored here. If I can get it to focus. And he can carry, or it can carry, the gun. Not sure how. Oh, I think right here. There's a little peg. Let's see if we can focus. Yeah, see that peg? and then there's a little hole over here, and that's how it carries the gun. Now, the disappointing part with IG-11 is the lack of articulation on the arms. Like, he's kind of like on a ball joint somewhat, but he does not have any elbow, or I guess this is sort of kind of wrist articulation. He is the least articulated of them all. Like, I guess all up here is where the swivel is, up here. He does have a knee bend. Let's see if I can find it over here. At first I didn't think he had any knee bend, but it was just really tight. But other than that, more limited articulation than the rest. But I guess it's because he's a droid. Alright, let's go on to the next figure. Next we have Sabine Wren from Star Wars Rebels. And she is also, or was, a Mandalorian. Not sure if you're a Mandalorian or always a Mandalorian. Yeah, some nice, really cool translation from the animated face to something that would be more real or live. So that's kind of cool. She comes with her helmet, which is a really snug fit. I mean, it's really tight. What I'm a little concerned about is like, if you keep taking it off and on, will it eventually scrape the paint? But I don't know. We'll see. And then she also has 2 pistols that she can put in her holster. Here's the other pistol. And then she comes with this device. I don't know. I don't remember if this was in the show or anything. It's been a while since, but she can hold it. My only gripe is there's no place for her to store it. If she wanted to carry her 2 guns, would have been nice for some extra storage on it. But I'm really glad I got her, because she goes very well with the next character. And that is the Mandalorian. Check that out. I love the way this looks. I love the TV or the series on Disney Plus a lot, and because of this character, my faith in Star Wars is somewhat restored again. We'll see. It comes with this tiny little gun, like in the show, which you can put in his holster. Now, the cool part about the holster is there's a little hole here that you could close it up, you know, kind of like secure it. There you go. If I can get it to work on camera, that's always the hard part. Okay, yeah, good enough. And he does come with this, his rifle slash spear, or Jawa disintegrator. And you can, so you see over here on the back, he does have this little, I guess if you line it up, you can, I'm not able to get it to go in this little slot here, but I am able to have it go in this little belt, rubberized belt thing. So let's see if I can do that. Not gonna do it on camera, because trying to do it on camera, I'm not able to. There we go. Okay, so I have it on, and I'm feeling it's supposed to peg in this little rectangle slot, but I don't want to force it, because apparently it's a little bit hard to get this guy. I saw him on Amazon for like $40. I kind of lucked out that I just happened to be at my local GameStop, and I saw he was restocked, and I picked him up, canceled my Amazon order, and now he's here. Very cool. Tomorrow, or if this video uploads on tomorrow, that means it'll be today. The 3rd episode of The Mandalorian will be out, and I am very much looking forward to watching it. A lot of nice detail and paint apps, and again, same articulation as well. But like I said, this is more of a collection sharing video than a review. Anyway, that is pretty much it. I just wanted to share the beginning of my Star Wars collection and basically my Star Wars Black Series collection. All thanks to this guy, the Mandalorian. Hopefully, you guys can check it out. I know it's on Disney Plus, but highly recommended. Very enjoyable so far with the first 2 episodes, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.